Parents strongly cautioned, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some materials that many parents would not find suitable for children. The programs may contain intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language and suggestive dialogue.
Hello, ticket. Hello, ticket. Hello, ticket.
Today's assignment, photograph the elusive Pokemon. How do you do it? You're gonna be fast. You need a keen eye, the best equipment, and lightning-quick reflexes.
Now get back to work, you fat
All you
humps!
need is Pokemon Snap, the first Pokemon game for N64. Find them, frame them, and shoot. You can even bring your Snap cartridge to a participating Blockbuster video and print out stickers of your favorites.
Doesn't look like they're coming out today. Hard luck.
Pokemon Snap, gotta catch them.
Konnichiwa, Mina-san. Welcome to Hunter Ghostal Airlines. Before liftoff, we have a few ground rules to go over. The sky may be big and blue, just like the police, but it's also scary, just like the police. Please approach the sky with caution, or you may be tased. Please do not run through the aisles of the plane during the flight, as your footsteps could possibly cause the plane to become unbalanced, fatty. For those of you lucky enough to be in first class, please enjoy the complimentary package of fruit gushers placed under your chair. This will be your in-flight meal. If another plane comes up beside yours and the pilots lock eyes, expect them to be engaged in a race to see who can reach Zimbabwe first. Sorry, them's the rules. Is that some turbulence you feel? Don't worry, that just means the plane is crashing. Don't reach for any flotation devices because there aren't any. Thank you for choosing our airlines, and remember, your tickets are non-refundable for a reason. Hunter Ghostal, take a flight into the future.
You know, throughout the years, a lot of people have asked me, Fred, why the scarf? And I always tell them the same thing. Why don't you mind your own f***ing business, pal? I'm a cartoon star. I have more f***ing people telling me what I want to wear. So don't be afraid to express your true self. And remember, fashion first.
Well, I had blended spaghetti when I was a baby.
Was it an authentic Italian recipe?
No, it was my mom boiling spaghetti and blending it, and then she fed it to us.
Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball.
I don't think there's any meatballs.
Then what's the point?
I don't know.
Were you vegetarian as a baby?
Probably not. Definitely not.
So you were eating like chicken wings as a baby?
No. I was probably eating like Gerber baby banana flavored slop.
Well, that's vegetarian.
That is. That is. It's true.
We nailed him! Oh, let's go!
Al?
Happy holidays, fat boy.
Spyro's back. Mess with this dragon, and you'll get burned.
Ow! That's gotta hurt. PlayStation.
You!
Job, girls, but can you handle this?
kids want to be treated like big kids.
Hey, we hear you. That's why the Burger King Big Kids meal has more great tasting food, fun, and of course, a cool toy. Want to take Game Boy to a whole new level? You can come to Burger King to celebrate the release of Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Pikachu!
With new mini Game Boy collectible toys. 8 different toys with all new characters. And a cool Pokemon figure. There's one in every Big Kids meal. Taste rules!
Now more. Oh. Okay.
Come on. Oh, Lord. I was really hoping he'd dump it on himself more. Dump that whole shit! Oh my God. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, he's peeing on the floor, y'all. Slow! He's elongating the suffering! Oh my God. The tripping. It's so bad. It's going so slow!
Something's gone wrong in the happy-go-lucky world of Nintendo. Introducing Super Smash Bros., where all your favorite characters go toe-to-toe in one 4-player star-studded slam fest, only on Nintendo 64.
Parents strongly cautioned, the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some materials that many parents would not find suitable for children. The programs may contain intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language and suggestive dialogue.
My robot.
My robot.
Mine.
Mine. Ha ha ha.
Nobody knows every Pokemon.
Master knows.
Who weighs more, Metapod or Pidgeotto? Pidgeotto by 44 pounds. Bulbasaur's height? 2 feet 4 inches. How does he do it?
Electronic Pokedex for Master Trainers from Aber to Zubat. Master them all.
Weedle's number? 13.
150 Pokemon with all the best fighting moves. Electronic Pokedex for Master Trainers. New from Tiger.
Leaving the house but don't want your dog to miss you too much? Put on Hunter Ghostal for them. Much like shows such as Paw Patrol, Hunter Ghostal includes a cast of varying characters that doggies find relatable, such as Hunter Ghostal, the protagonist of the show. The scenery of a Hunter Ghostal stream will remind your dog of the woodlands in which they would prefer to be at instead of your studio apartment or your mother's basement. Bark can be translated to Boku wa ketsu o taberu in Japanese, which can be translated in English to, could you turn down the AC a little? It's a tad warm in here. Every 5 minutes, the delicious scent of bacon-flavored bacon will waft out of your monitor, keeping your doggy friend hungry for more content. Aww, this little one is wanting to fight with its own reflection. Hunter Ghostal actually fought his own reflection in a steel cage match on AEW TV. With Hunter Ghostal, you can be assured that your doggy is safe in our hands. Hunter Ghostal. Bark bark, 1-1.
You are not the alpha male. I, Mojo Jojo, am the alpha. It is unfair. He gets all the girls.
Do something gay. See, I'm not totally convinced.
Here it is.
Is that keyboard cleaner?
I mean, outside of YouTube, yes, it is.
What is it on YouTube?
Poppers.
In a world beyond dreams lives a heart without hope. The struggle for freedom is a quest for the truth. A journey begins. The fantasy returns. Rated T for teen. Swear soft.
Hey, baby. Oh, mama.
What do big kids want? More shots! More tricks! More height! More food! Big kids want to be treated like big kids.
So you can come to Burger King and get a Burger King Big Kids meal served your way with more great tasting food, fun, and of course, a cool toy.
Another Burger King Big Kids meal?
Hey, he's no trick-or-treater.
Meddling kids! Glow-in-the-dark Scooby-Doo toys from the new video and DVD Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. One inside every Burger King Kids meal you buy.
Taste rules.
Are you going to have a voice on the other end, like doing that? That's going to be like the phone voice. Have I done that before for you?
No, I am. I just love BTS, which... Oh?
Yeah, you saw that. That was parkour.
No, this is parkour. Wait. See?
You didn't even roll. If you were an actual parkour master, you'd know that that would have hurt your back, and you can actually damage your spine. You know, that's terrible form. Terrible. You didn't even roll. You didn't even roll. You're gonna hurt yourself.
No.
I should know. I used to parkour back in the streets with Mirror's Edge with Faye.
Yeah, you do know rolls. You do know rolls. You do know rolls.
Yeah, I saw the back of your neck.
Oh no, you saw the mirror. You saw the mirror. You saw the mirror.
I saw the back of your neck. I saw the back of your neck. I saw the back of your neck.
No parking
I can see
zone.
under your shirt. I can see your shirt.
Oh,
looking like a fucking bread
at
roll.
the hospital.
I've never seen anything like it. There's fruit everywhere.
Donkey Kong is back in an adventure so big, it's taking the country by storm.
In reaction, the governor has called in additional troops.
It's the hairiest Donkey Kong yet.
Now this, you can get the limited edition Donkey Kong 64 bundle pack. It includes a limited edition Jungle Green console and matching controller, plus Donkey Kong 64 game for $129.99.
Donkey Kong 64, and you thought insanity was crazy.
Give me one. Okay, there we go. I was like messing with my cables earlier because my stuff to my GameCube stuff came in today. And I was trying to find cables in my drawer, and I accidentally put my headphones in there and blah 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 blah. Let me stir all this up real quick and I'll show you all my HelloFresh concoction. Show y'all what I'm cooking with. I will say, hydrate. God damn it. Ah! There we go. Okay. I'm mixing up my HelloFresh concoction. And then I'll show you all on the camera. I will say a couple things about Miss HelloFresh. I have said previously that, like, I always suggest to people, it'll say 2 meals or whatever. Hold on one moment. It's not showing my little code. Refresh. But I've said about HelloFresh before, it'll say like 2 servings, like servings for 2 people. And usually I'm like, you know, ha ha ha. It's one of those things like, it's 2 people if the 2 people are very tiny. But this time, and it's not going to look as pretty on the package, but it's going to taste good. I got the, and it's, look at how big this bowl is. I'm going to fucking mukbang, basically, on stream. But it is a, let me see the recipe name. I've had it before. It is the vegan curried roasted chickpea bowl. I did not drizzle the sauce. I instead kind of like mixed it all in. because I'm kind of like, I don't know, I prefer to have like it in each bite instead of like look pretty. The thing I like about HelloFresh is that it's a recipe, so, and they give you all the individual ingredients, so if you don't like certain things, don't put it in there. For example, in this, it called for cilantro. I have the gene where cilantro tastes like soap, so I didn't add cilantro. I hate onion. I omitted the onion from it. And you're totally fine to do that. It's great. But let me do the taste test on stream real quick before we start Final Fantasy. It is very good. I'm probably going to chow down on this entire thing because I have not had a meal today. Don't tell Marco. But I'm probably going to chow down on this whole thing. But let's get ready for Final Fantasy VII. But if you're interested in ordering some HelloFresh, if you're on Twitch, just do ! HelloFresh in the chat. Click the link, use my code. If you're on YouTube, I think I have the link to it in bio. Why is it stuck on loading screen? Push come to shove, I can play it on my Switch and stream it, but I was wanting to play it on Steam so I could use the controller. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm seeing and maybe somebody knows a fix for it. It's stuck here and it keeps getting stuck on 10% and just not moving. Like I said, push come to shove, I'll just go grab the HDMI and do it off my Switch. I'll probably just do that anyway because this is taking way too long. I can play using my GameCube controller with the Switch, so I guess that's something. Is this the PC version or port of the PlayStation? This is the PC version. And I don't know why it won't just, it's just saying loading at 10% and it's not doing anything. So I think I'm just going to do the Switch version. Let me see. PC version has problems from the start. Like I said, I just wanted to play it, I don't know, PC, because I felt like the Xbox controller was going to be like the best way to do it. But if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. Oh, it is hot in my apartment, and I'm about to turn that AC on because I've had that oven on at 425. Let me see if this Mr. Streamo Man, is Astrobot really Game of the Year? I haven't played it yet because I don't have a PlayStation, but I would assume so. It's really cute, and I would prefer something that's like an original IP to win than like, you know, whatever remake or whatever sequel or whatever, you know what I mean? It looks really cute. I don't know how it works. Fuck, I didn't take my medication. God damn it. Ugh. Let me get this stream set up real quick. Or this. There we go. Sam, I literally didn't know it had its own standalone game until it won Game of the Year. I thought it, like, because I didn't know it was, like, I knew it was originally, like, a tech demo for the PS5. That's what, like, I knew that it was a little thing, but I didn't know, like, I knew the game, I didn't know the tech demo. There we go. But everybody, even back, like, when it came out, was like, oh, this is like the best new game, blah, 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 blah. Ugh. Also, I'm always for anything that's really cute. R.I.P. Balatro. It won a bunch of awards, didn't it? Why is there an update for Final Fantasy VII, but not the award? You win some, you lose some. I mean, TBH, I think Bolatra was just up there for optics anyway. I don't think it really had a shot. I didn't... The little guys can make it too. I didn't know Bolatra existed until I was reading about it on Polygon. Like, oh, best game, blah, blah, blah right now. Like, people were posting their, like, what they were playing at the moment. What? Camera. Okay. Picked it up close to release. Also, can y'all hear this? I have desktop audio on, which I usually don't, but I don't feel like setting up the separate audio for this. Yes, there's game audio, thank goodness. You own it 3 times. Why, like, did you buy it, like, Switch, PC, blah, blah, blah? Because I'd never, like I said, I kind of wanted to pick it up for the Switch. Did you ask me what all I had it on? Yes. Switch, PC, mobile. I didn't know it was on mobile, but I thought about getting it on the Switch. But I've kind of like spent too much money lately. The app released very recently, like in November. Probably just because of how, like, crazy it went. Which, games like that, you said a WoW streamer was playing it. Games like that always pick up. Like, TFT got really, really popular just because, like, people would do it, like, while waiting for dungeons or whatever. Wait, I just realized we're playing the original Final Fantasy VII. Yep. A relic. I've played the remake on stream already. It kind of feels weird, I will say, because usually when I play on the Switch, I'll play with, like, the speed boost on, so I'm like, oh, this is slow. Hey, what you have? Thank you. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. You can loot the fucking dudes? I guess so. I thought I would just talk to them and they'd do something like, whoa. But, yep. I guess you can get potions. I don't care what your names are. Okay, Angst. But I have played and beaten this game approximately 1 million times. I beat it on the PlayStation 1. On the PS Plus, like PS Network, or whenever you can download it. On, excuse me! It's the HelloFresh. I've beaten it on, like, PlayStation 3, where you can download it there. I beat it on PSP 1 million times, PS Vita. Beat it on Switch. I beat it on PC before as well. Thank you for subscribing for 49 years in a row, Logan. I very much appreciate it. Finger dance around. We're playing Final Fantasy today. Because I wanted to play Final Fantasy. I'm going to start streaming and steal all your viewers. I have none. You can steal the one guy who, well, get viewers. You can steal the one guy so I can steal them. You don't stream. You can have the one guy that's been in chat that I think is just like AFK on chat, that Lickathon rated to me. After she got 1 million viewers because she was doing Lover Host. Well, she won Lover Host, rather. Oh, you mean Donovan? Yep. Donovan went to, Licky stream AFK for Lover Host. And he's been here ever since. Just spamming exclamation point fat humps. It's always funny whenever I see incels be like, Final Fantasy has gotten woke. Literally, the first game you're playing, like, people trying to save the environment because corporations are destroying it. what they really mean is why is there no longer thong bikini huge titty girl in my Final Fantasy? And also, why are there gay people sometimes in Final Fantasy now? Because I think there was a gay in 16. Or 15, whatever the new one is. The 16. 15 is Car Final Fantasy. Yeah, if you're wanting to steal my viewers, literally my only viewers are ever like Brass, Perry, and Marco. So try your best. More viewers than I have. I think I have none on YouTube. Primarily the Twitch though. I keep saying Twitch streaming I really don't care about. The only thing I like about Twitch is like excuse me, burp. Is, I can get sponsorships. Other than that, I really don't care. You can stand back for sure. Good man. Also, I'm gonna have to be careful with this to not save over my main account on here. But Twitch, as far as like viewership and getting viewers and stuff like that, it's already been dead in that aspect. But it's even worse now. It's basically like if you want viewers, go on TikTok. But I can't even go live on TikTok because I think you have to have 1K. You have to have 1K followers on TikTok before you can go live. Your game audio is a smidge louder than you. I felt like it was. Give me a second. I was like, this shit is loud. Is that any better? didn't do anything. I just turned down myself. I mean, my own audio. Is that better? But yeah, I was sitting here, I was like, this music is fucking loud. Is that better? Talk more. Sometimes I like to go to the beach. Why I like to go to the beach is because I go and collect seashells. Seashells that are in the shapes of so many things, like shells. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. How about that? That's good, I think. Okay. Like I said, I felt like it was really loud, but I was like, whatever. When we blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Blah, 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 blah. First boss. I'm about to put the rest of this HelloFresh in the fridge. I was just saying earlier how it was too, like, let me get you the Shure SM7 in set up for Christmas. I don't know what that is. What I need to do once I'm not broke is, graphics card. It's like the $500 mic that all the millionaire streamers use. Absolutely not. AK 2 people. I heard, Marco was with me. I just recently bought a capture card that, that streams live. It's gonna counterattack with your laser. Okay. But I just got a capture card that streams live, basically. And, Mario Party. I could do that. I have the new one, but, because I'm doing this on my Switch. I'm streaming Final Fantasy off my Switch right now. And it was like $120, and asked Marco, I was in that Target, and I was like, But it is kind of neat that, like, it's kind of neat that Marco had given me his, shit. Please no. Please no killy. Marco had given me his old GameCube. So I can actually, like, stream my GameCube as well. Because I had gotten, yeah, Switch old GameCube. This is the Switch! Not emulator. Well, I mean, that's GameCube. But the GameCube, I can, like, legit stream GameCube now. Because I got, like, I had to buy... Well, one, I had to buy a new shell, but I don't have the screws to unscrew the shell yet. He's gonna be a Smash streamer? No. I've already streamed Smash, and I'm, like, so bad at it. Hey, that's Yamsies. But yeah, I've streamed... When I first started streaming YouTube, I streamed, the Brawl, like, storyline. I still haven't finished it. How do I get up this ladder? Okay. Timeout Donovan. How long? How long is the timeout for? Does it say? Shit. No, I don't think it does do it forever. I'll time him out in a second. Which this sucks, because I also have to give him, let me pause it. I'm also going to have to give him mod again, because when you time out somebody, it takes their mod away. I'll do it for like 5 minutes. Oh, I'll also have to hydrate. God damn it. It'd be funny if I left now, but I won't. It's fine. Marco isn't here tonight, I don't think, because he's been moving today. And it's also just like, I streamed a little bit later, like 15 minutes late, because today was the Eat HelloFresh on stream as part of the sponsorship. God damn it. How can I eat HelloFresh when I got all this Factor? Factor is actually probably going to be my next sponsorship again. I prefer the food ones. Mainly because it doesn't require me sitting here and being like, hey guys, please play puzzles and survival. I keep forgetting to pick my Factor meals and those motherfuckers keep sending me grilled chicken every week. I'm so tired of grilled chicken. Marco would be in heaven. That's all he eats is like grilled chicken and grilled turkey. That's it. Well, Marco isn't fat. Marco is... First of all, tell me about it. He keeps being like, is eating grilled bird. He keeps like being like, I've gained like 5 pounds, and I'm like, it literally is all your ass, because he's got a fucking 6-pack, and he's like, I'm gaining weight, and I'm like, where? Where? Is he live? Is he in this stream right now? He is. Do you work out with him? No. I need to start working out soon. I've just been like... My problem has been seasonal depression, pretty much. And also... Logan, I've meant to ask you forever, because this was another thing. So I got diagnosed with sleep apnea. And I've been trying to get a CPAP machine, but literally every place that has CPAP machines in Atlanta does not take insurance. Where did you get yours from? Man, that's a story. Did you have the same issue? Because literally everywhere I call is like, oh, we only take cash. Don't push her. Nothing. Hey. Don't see many flowers around here. Buy one. Get one of the ones Elon Musk sent out during the pandemic thinking they were ventilators. Are you serious? Dumb. Also, I feel like Donovan's been in trouble long enough. Oh. I was about to say Donovan left, but no. Untimeout. How do I give him mod again? I don't fucking know. After the sleep test, the dude basically set it up for me. There were two places that would take my insurance. At the time, it was Lincare. They had 1-star rating. Long story short, they scammed me and I had to pay like $3,000. Absolutely fucking not. It was a nightmare. That's literally... I can tell you the machine I have? Okay. I'll look more into it, but I'm kind of like at the point where, free me, I'm free. Where's Donovan? There we go. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I called trying to be like, it's so easy, blah, blah, blah. Like, I've got insurance, blah, blah, blah. Well, Aetna even says, like, they're like, we cover CPAPs, and every store I call is like, we don't take insurance. I have the ResMed Air since 10. I'll try to call, like, Aetna or something like that, but I've just been, like... Especially with the holidays, I've just been like, I don't have the fucking money. Hey, you there. Fight. Hydrate. Give me a moment. You have to keep up with it or insurance will stop paying for it. They track your hours. My insurance made sure I used it at least 4 hours every night, and if I miss like 3 nights in a month, they stop paying. That is... What insurance do you have? Because that is insane. The time I had good old UHC... Oh, I don't... no. Oh, no. I remember hearing about all the problems with Aetna and UHC. Oh, I have Aetna, so... I don't like the hear of that. And I even pay for the expensive Aetna. which... So, like, I pay for the expensive Aetna because of dental and because of, like, counseling and stuff like that. So, listen to this. Which, granted, this is fine. When I first started going to, when I first had health insurance was like last year, September. In like years. So I was like, oh, I need to get my teeth like done. I go in and they have to like scale my teeth, which is like they take all the built up like plaque and shit off of it. And I was having to go like once every 3 months. And I had to do that for a year. And like during that time, they would keep paying, like they would keep charging me like $150 per visit. And I would be like, doesn't my insurance cover like exams and stuff? Yeah, shut up and drink. But I'm like, shouldn't they pay for exams? So last time I went to the... Last time I went to the dentist was this past week. And I asked them, I was like, please tell me what y'all are having me pay for. And they're like... One, the last time they overcharged me $40, so they put like a $40 credit on my account. I was like, what? You missed mine? No, I drank a lot earlier whenever you charged me. And then I just drank 8 sips right there. But I asked them for like, and they were like, oh, we overcharged you last time, so here's a credit. And also like, every time you come... They give you a fluoride rinse, and they don't tell you, like, it's optional, but the fluoride rinse is, like, $70 out of pocket, and I was like, I can just swish some mouthwash. We're not doing that. Just like old times. Posture checked. Ugh. But yeah, I had to yell at them, not yell at them, but basically be like, stop overcharging me. You can get the canister of fluoride for like $10. Exactly. The very kind they use. Exactly. And so I'm like, why are y'all doing that? But the good thing is that the last time, like this past week when I went, they told me that my teeth have gotten, like I've been taking care of my teeth really well, and I only have to go once every 6 months now, so that's good. I have a personal plan with BCBS of NC that my company reimburses me for the cost, and it's been sicko. I need, but I need, like, I need a new job, first of all. Like, my pay has been good, especially in that, like, I'm able to live, but I still get to a point where I'm like, hidden expenses suck. Like, I can afford them, but Aetna, UHC, BCBS, like, the worst of the worst. Yeah, pretty much insurance in itself sucks, and all y'all who voted for Trump are gonna fuck it up even more, so. Is UHC the one where the guy got, like, the CEO got shot? Brother of Mario, yes. like, but, because I'm at Meta, I immediately hit my out-of-pocket max in January. I have a copay assistance that pays that one-time $10K for me because I hit my out-of-pocket max. Pretty much the rest of my shit is free the rest of the year. But it's ridiculous that your out-of-pocket like, it's like 10K. Why am I having to pay 10K for something I was born with? Well, not I was born with, but you were born with. I have to play quantum checkers to get my life-saving medicine. Yeah, like, it's bullshit. And every dumb shit, because again, every dumb shit didn't understand that, like, free healthcare was Obamacare. Like, everybody just uses Obamacare because they're racist and stupid and dumb as hell. Why is that showing my star at the bottom? And they're like, oh, I'm gonna vote for Trump because I don't like Obamacare, not realizing that they're on Obamacare. Fucking dumb. I hate America. People are so fucking stupid. I don't know. Politics is just sad right now. And it's always like, Logan, I don't know if you ever check Facebook, but people from Polka, which Polka is like the city, like town. I almost said city, but very, very, very small town that my brother and I grew up in. I'll see Facebook posts from them, and I'm like, you went to remedial English, and you're talking about how we need, like, privatized education. I saw a girl who was talking about how there are only two genders and women need to be women and men need to be men, and she's a car mechanic, and in high school she had like a mullet, and she went through a phase where like she was pretty much a boy. Tell her about Swire syndrome. She also can't type because she was in special education, and I'm like, you do realize Trump's gonna get rid of special education, right? My company is using AI to make software to fight insurance claim denials right now. It's actually what? That is insane, first of all. People with XY chromosomes can get pregnant. The thing is, like, all of the, like, there are two genders stuff, like, takes out of account people who are born, like, multi-sex, like, have both genitalia. And a lot of times they'll force them into one or the other, and then they grow up and they're basically like, oh, I'm getting the wrong hormones. Yeah, so we use AI to predict when a claim is going to be denied by insurance. And also use AI to make suggestions on how to adjust denied claims to make the insurance pay for it. Oh, okay, that's like... Okay, that's good. I misread it at first. I was like, that's insane. But that's actually good. They're using AI to deny claims, and now providers are using AI to fight those claims. AI is... Give me a second, I'm gonna put this fucking food in the fridge. Because I'm full. Okay, let me get back to reading about a company hates insurance company. We only get paid if medical bills are paid, and if an insurance company won't pay the bill, then 9 times out of 10, that shit ain't getting paid because it's $1 bazillion. So we also want the insurance company to pay. So I won't go fully into topic, but like so many things. One, I've gotten to a point where like if I go to the doctor and it's $250 for no reason, I'm just letting that shit go to my collections because they can't do anything about it. So I get what you're saying. It's like, why is insurance not paying for like XYZ? Because it's shit like, I had to pay, most people do that, because, like, what else are you gonna do? When I was admitted to the hospital for suicide ideation last year, it was involuntary. Well, it was, okay, so this is, let me I'm gonna save. I can't save, but I'll get to a point where I can save and then I'll save it. So it's involuntary. It's voluntary. It was explained to me that being admitted to the hospital for mental health is voluntary only if you volunteer to do it, otherwise it's seen as involuntary. And so it's pretty much either option you're going to be admitted, which is kind of wild. I get it, but I don't get it. Especially because, like, it was such a fight to be like, I'm not going to commit suicide, I've just thought about it. And I finally convinced them, but I partially had to lie to do it. And, like, I basically had to be like, oh yeah, I just wanted attention. Like, and that wasn't even true, but it was more so like, I've got to the point where I'm not suicidal anymore. I think it's stupid. I don't know. And since then, I've started my medication. I've, like, you know, I've worked on myself. I went to counseling this past week, and the person I spoke with, she was like, you're literally, like, because this was my second session with her. I just signed up for it after the pandemic. She was like, you're literally fantastic right now. Like, what do you need me for? And so that was, like, a huge turnaround and felt good to hear. Come west, we have a public option for healthcare. It's, if I'm not mistaken, I actually went to, I'm trying not to dox myself. I went to a panel in Atlanta that was about how politics are going to affect healthcare. And fun fact, Georgia is apparently the worst for healthcare, like one of the worst for healthcare in the United States, which I understand because when I first moved here and I was like working 50 hours a week at World of Coca-Cola, I couldn't get healthcare. What, is Mississippi worse? Probably. Like, I don't know. Well, the thing is like poorer states like Mississippi and stuff that are lean more conservative, it's easier to get healthcare. Because in West Virginia, I had healthcare. But I couldn't get it in Tennessee when I lived there for a year. And I couldn't get it in Georgia. So I don't know. They might not have accepted the Medicaid exam. That's what it is. That's what they were talking about during the panel. Like, they're like, everybody, all of these states get all of this money that they can put into their health care, and Georgia doesn't have it, and it doesn't make any sense because it's just money that they're throwing away. Because it's not that the money gets saved if they don't use it. The money goes somewhere else if they don't use it. And, like, I know this happens in other cities and other states and stuff like that, but, like, especially compared to West Virginia, I didn't even really see it when I visited Logan and Charlotte for a few days, and I would, like, look around the city, and I didn't see as much homelessness in Charlotte as Atlanta has some of the worst that I've ever seen, worst homelessness that I've ever seen. Like, and it's just one of those things, like, you have to think that if we had more, like, public help options, that it wouldn't be such an issue. But it literally feels like the conservative mindset is take this shit away from these people so they just die. And I don't think that, I get frustrated because these people are too stupid to realize it. And it has to, like, I know it's, like, be nice to both sides, but, like, conservatives, I do not believe that people are evil, so I have to believe that people are stupid. Like, it's better for me to think you're stupid than for me to think you're evil. I've had to learn more than I ever wanted to about medical billing for my job, and the craziest one I learned is that before the No Surprises Act, you could have a heart attack, get picked up by an ambulance, be taken to a hospital, that it's out of network, and be charged an out-of-network price where you had no choice of where you're going. So you would be expecting an in-network of $500 and get an out-of-network bill for $5,000. That's, and I think it might, I will say, this is where I was trying, like, I'm not going to give too much information. There's way more to it, but I got roofied back in March, and they took me to the hospital using an ambulance, and I end up getting a bill from the ambulance for like $5,000, and I don't respond to it initially, and then they're like, oh, now it's like $1,200. I submitted my insurance to them, and they just never applied, and it went to collection for like $1,200. But it went to collections like 2 months ago, and I like disputed it, and I haven't heard back for them, so I don't know. West Virginia accepted it, but Tennessee, Minnesota, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Texas, Kansas, Wyoming, and surprisingly Wisconsin did not. That's stupid. You've been to Sue the Collector website? I have not. I haven't heard of it. I think you already talked about this, but the funniest, saddest thing was people not realizing Obamacare was Affordable Care Act. Yep. Then when they learned it was, they were like, the Dems called it that to trick us. No. Y'all are just fucking stupid, and you vote against your own self-interest because some rich people tell you that rich people are the reason you're bad. Like, I explain this to people, like, this is coming from West Virginia, like somebody who lived in West Virginia. There's nobody who hates poor people more than poor people. Like, poor people will try to take down other poor people just because they think it's their fault they're poor. If you tell them to stop calling you for debt and they continue to contact, you can get paid. You can get 1.5K per call. I need to do that. Because I think Logan said it too, but I was getting, like, collection call stuff for, like, my dad. I've blocked a bunch of the fucking numbers, but... Go to suethecollector.com and they'll tell you what to do. Oh, that especially. Me too, for, like, months. And it's like, all I can really do is block the number, block the number, block the number. Michaela is yelling at her daycare kids in her sleep. Oh, fair. I would. Those little shits. Can I leave yet? There we go. I just want to save. To be fair, also, I think I said earlier I need a new job. My current job is like, get down, King. Oh, I would, King being one of her kids. That is one of the things which Brass knows. I hate, like, so Lickathong had the word King banned in her chat. And they unbanned it recently because she let these fucking lover host people unban it. I hate that word. Because King is always like a toxic masculinity, fucking like, hey King, what's up King, I'm a king, like that kind of shit. I'm like, you never heard it in West Virginia, Avi, but like, I hear it all the time in Atlanta and I hate it. Yeah, the kid's name is King and he is a brat. Surprise. Because again, it's a toxic masculinity thing. BTW related topic. Look up file responsibility for your states. What do you mean? It's where you are not responsible. You are responsible for your parents and whatnot. Oh, I'm not responsible. Looks like West Virginia and Georgia have them. He was married, so she's responsible for him. Get that away from me. He wasn't responsible for me when I was a kid. I'm not responsible for him now. They can suck my ass if they think I'm responsible for any of my father's things. That's what I'm saying. Anytime I, like, explain things to, like, I talk about childhood things to Marco, he's like, oh my god. Oh, safe place. Learning not everyone is always angry took a long time. No, that's like... Which Marco isn't here, so he can't hear it. If they become impoverished, you might be... He had, he got, like, stuff from the military and blah, 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 blah. I'm just now learning it's okay to be wrong. Well, like... I'm gonna switch to something that's, like, low impact, like TFT. And I'll play some music while I do it, like some chill beats. Let me switch the YouTube info. Well, YouTube info, YouTube's fine. Because when we were kids, if we were wrong, we were either lying or stupid, and either way we were getting screamed at or hit. Also switching to Majora Mask when I get rid of my arachnophobia. I literally, Logan, told Marco one day in the car about how when I was a kid, I burped and Dad yelled at me for burping because he said I was doing it on purpose, and I was like, I don't know how to do it on purpose, and he was like, yes you are, you're lying, you're doing it on purpose. I was like, alright. So that's like the stuff that we grew up in. And I mean, it attributes to. I have a strong sense of justice, so like I do combat people who are wrong anyways. But like I kind of go into fight or flight mode a lot of times from growing up. And people don't really get that because they've had like good lives. My dad's side of the family had an uncle who would not, under any circumstances, would allow people to pass gas in his house. I don't like gas, but like it's kind of like if you have to do it, you have to do it. It's not anything to like fight anybody over. But yeah, I have to like. I think it's even hard for Marco to understand sometimes. It's like, it's weird for me to be like, oh, I'm in a secure relationship where I can bicker with somebody and they're not just gonna disappear. Like, oh, this person that I'm in a relationship isn't gonna just randomly pop up and leave tomorrow. Like, it's kind of been weird adjusting to that. Like, I mean, again, I like him a lot, but I know he wouldn't. It's just different adjusting to a fight or flight mindset and then having like a secure relationship. It's different. I've been itching to play League again, but I avoid it. Yeah, I've kind of had it too, but I just play TFT pretty much because I can play it like while I'm laying in bed. Doesn't help that a lot of your past relationships were probably like that too. Like one thing go wrong and they leave or whatever. John. John. Literally, we got in good old Diamond Head. I think he's lived at home ever since graduating college, so. But yeah, we got in one argument one day, and I can't even remember what it was about. I could not even tell you. And he literally just, like, blocked me on everything. And I mean, even people in, Atlanta, because it's weird. Don't get me wrong, I love Atlanta. But it gets to be weird because, you have to navigate people here. And again, that's a different thing. I don't have to navigate Marco because he's just like innocent and pure and nice and blah blah blah. But there are so many people in Atlanta who are just like trying to like every relationship is just networking. These seem like they suck. Okay, this one's fine. I don't prefer it, but... Yeah, I hate living in Charlotte. What, are there, like, people like that in Charlotte, too? It's all the worst part of the city without the good parts of the city. Everybody in Charlotte is like grindset, mindset, hustle, side hustle. Well, everybody who says they have a side hustle doesn't. Like, traffic sucks ass, public transit sucks ass, no walkability. I mean, that's also Atlanta. Like, I do love Atlanta, but I take public transit to, like, my job is 2.5, 3 miles away, and it takes me 40 minutes to get there. My side hustle equals I stole these shoes from Target, buy them from me. I literally, when I was just moved here and worked at World of Coke, there was this guy who started working there. It's funny because 2 guys were hired at the same time, and so they were trainees. One of them lasted a week or 2 because he literally came to work drunk, and it was like 10 a.m. Granted, he was like 19, 20, but still. But the other guy, was talking about his Yeezys and shit. And I kind of was just like, why are you working at World of Coca-Cola if you can afford Yeezys? And he said something, oh, I got hustles. Because he was talking about his apartment in Buckhead, which Buckhead is kind of like, it's like uptown. It's kind of like rich people, but it's like rich people, quote unquote, but it's like a lot of drug dealers. And so I'm pretty sure that's what, because he said he used to live there. And I was like, oh, so you were like dealing. Okay, gotcha. Fuck it, 11:50 p.m. Factor, BRB. I say to people, like, my side hustle is streaming, which I don't make that much money from it. I make, like, my play money I make from this. Like, if I want to go to a concert or something like that. But I make okay amount doing sponsorships from here. It's just not anything, like, insane. And I tell Lickathon all the time, I'm like, she'll talk about, like, something, and I'm like, you should just do sponsorships, and she's like, I don't want people to, like, have to do X, Y, Z, and I'm like, just pick ones that, you think people will go with. I keep getting ads, and I think it's because my phone listens to me, as per usual. But, I keep getting ads for Stream Elements, which I already use, and it's like, get sponsored by Roblox and play Dress to Impress and people blah 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 blah. And so I try to tell her, like, you should do sponsorships that people would like Roblox. Because that's the good thing about stuff like what I like about the sponsorships, like HelloFresh Factor, blah blah blah. Is like, it's stuff people like are interested in trying anyways. What is this from? Super Monkey Ball 2. done today. I did, I literally earlier, and I told Marco sent me like a reel on Instagram, and I pressed it, and I fell asleep, and when I woke up like 2 hours later, it was so like I fell asleep just with that playing on repeat the entire time. I'm gonna do some re-rolls because I'm gonna try that. Also, this song is from Shadow the Hedgehog, apparently, which I never played when I was younger. I think Logan owned it, but it was, like, in my head, it was just Gun Sonic the Hedgehog, which it probably was. Again, I never played. I can do Pit Fighters. Fuck. God damn it. Because this gets me 8 Pit Fighters. This is pretty. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Build out my team. 3, 4. Not you. 5, 6. He's eating the factor meal. It's so damn good. Eat it up. Okay, okay, 3, 2, 1. That's lyrics to Body by Megan Thee Stallion. Body crazy curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Body crazy curvy, wavy, big titties, little waist. Batiatiatiatiatiatiati. Factor retrieved. Welcome back. Congrats on the factor retrieval. Proud of you for taking your medicine. For this HelloFresh sponsored stream. Oh, you're eating like factor meal. Okay, I thought you meant you were taking your factor. It doesn't matter anyways, because fun fact for anybody who didn't know, HelloFresh owns Factor. I kind of figured. Yeah, it's owned by the same person, so that's fine. They all had to be owned by one people. It's... Let me see what all they own. Because I know they own Factor. And HelloFresh just get in trouble for slave labor or something. Oh, it's child labor. I did not know that. I would imagine, without looking, so like source intuition, I know that it has warehouses in other countries, so I imagine that's probably what it is. HelloFresh acquired Factor in 2020. Yep, it's only those two things that they owned. It happened in Chicago. Huh. I see that they're calling for unions. Google HelloFresh child labor. The way this is, the way I'm gonna make this stream probably, it doesn't matter. I'm not big enough for them to investigate my stream. By the way, buy HelloFresh. We love HelloFresh here in this stream, that's what I'm saying. So good. God damn it. I have to click yes to this terms and services to even continue reading. Pit fighter. You can go there. Shit. Because I'm needing to get... You think Daddy Trump will save TikTok? Yeah. I actually think he will. I said this where everybody was like freaking out that TikTok's gonna be banned. Because TikTok literally was part of the reason he was elected because of dumb idiots on there. The cheese lady, love her. Who's the cheese lady? Cooking with Kaya. But yeah, HelloFresh, I mean, not HelloFresh, shit. TikTok misinformation is literally why Trump was elected, and therefore he's gonna be here. He's gonna save it. Who the fuck Kaya, though? Uh, 6 days ago, Cooking with Kaya. Controversial video. All I know about Cooking with Kaya is a pretty lady that cooks and dances, and girls got mad that her man was watching it. Some controversy because she said her cooking was so good that she'd steal other women's in general, not someone's specific men. People get here. You see, here, this is why. This is why talking about politics again. This is why people say we're soft. Because why are y'all mad at that? People just like to be mad. Literally all social media is now, even Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, everything. It's just people being mad over inconsequential stuff, and then they don't get mad at stuff like our country is ruined. But not at anything complicated because they'd have to think exactly. People are mad at the dumbest shit that does not matter. Because if they were mad at politics, they'd have to do something. It's pretty much like, you see the shit like, oh, what's her name? Like the Resilient Jenkins. I saw nothing but that on my damn timeline on my TikTok for like months. And it's like, y'all know that by viewing them, you're keeping their, like, metrics up, right? Like, the best thing to do online if you truly don't like someone is don't engage with it. Because otherwise it's just driving up their metrics. Hunter, what we need is a left Joe Rogan, okay? Well, we need that, but we're in this weird spot, though, where every single person says they need to be a podcaster, and, like, it's when everybody's famous, nobody is famous. When everybody's a podcaster, nobody's a podcaster. Do we, though? That, too. One damage, deal 20. I'm gonna give that to you, Swain. I'm gonna have to use this on you. I want you out on the field, but You're actually less important than everybody else right now, so it's fine. We need the media to actually report things and not be afraid of backlash from wingnuts. Again, I hate saying it, especially on stream, because you never know. But, one of the worst things, like, CNN being bought out by Discovery was the worst thing that happened, because they're too afraid to actually combat any misinformation. Like, they try to play both sides, and literally a friend of everybody is a friend of nobody. Like, they're still, like, trying to be on conservative sides, but conservatives are like, we hate CNN still, so what's the point? Why don't you play to an audience that would actually view what you're having to say? I don't know. What is Killer 7? I was about to say this song is pretty. What is it? It's Killer 7. I don't know what that is. Period. You get this, you get this. I'm gonna level up so I can put you on the field. I got 6 pit fighters. I've been literally, as counterintuitive as it seems, I've been going more on like our politics on Reddit to look at political news, because I think I said this when the election was happening. I was watching MSNBC to like have a little bit of copium, and watching them, they were just like, we don't know why we lost the election. We don't know. And it's like literally like black men going on there and being like, y'all didn't listen to anybody, that's why. Y'all keep trying to force people into being like, we know Trump is literally the worst human being in the world, so now we can do whatever we want because it's the alternative. Like, what they don't understand is Republicans are excited to vote for Trump. Democrats are not excited for anything. Mitt Romney admits the Trump MAGA agenda he stood up to now dominates the Republican Party. Duh. We knew that already. Trump is trying to privatize the Postal Service, which I think we already knew that as well. What is this? Do you think the Dems have some kind of secret plan? No. I think it's just this doesn't affect most of them. Or are they just scrambling? That. Because again, Democrats, the Democratic running point was just there's no alternative. Like, why? Like, who would vote for Trump? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense, which is the logical way to see it. But again, people are enthused about voting for Trump. Like, Trumpsters, like, how many fucking, like, Trump shops buy these Trump tennis shoes, buy this Trump bullshit that people actually bought, even though they're fucking morons for doing it. Like nobody was like, oh my god, Kamala, I love Kamala so much, oh my god. It was more like, it's not Trump. ABC News is having to pay $15 million to Donald Trump's presidential library and issue a public apology in order to settle a defamation lawsuit over inaccurate statements made by George Stephanopoulos. Also, they have to pay $1 million in legal fees to Trump attorneys. Oh, I haven't been getting Gangplank. I haven't been paying attention really. It is what it is. The consultors were the ones holding the reins with the Kamala campaign. They got Liz Cheney on stage, they got their campaign to hide their assets, and Walsh got Kamala to stop talking about fixing the economy and a bunch of other horrible decisions. Well, they also, like, young people, which again, young people are fucking stupid because they're like, we're not voting for either candidate because we're protesting for Gaza, and now Trump's gonna fucking blow that place to smithereens. Fucking moron. But, like, Kamala's going, like, people, they're trying their best to convert people who are already brainwashed. Is the audio doubling? It might be. Is that better? Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. But it's literally just like, I don't know why we're trying to convert people who are brainwashed. You can't, like, they're already brainwashed. Try to go after people who will actually vote for you. I don't fucking know. People are stupid. Move to Europe. Well, that's what, what's her name did. What is her fucking name? Ellen. Ellen went to the UK with Portia Del Rossi. I have that option. I do not. I did freak out though because Marco's Mexican, and I was freaking out because, like, he's a naturalized citizen, and because, like, birth by citizenship by birth rather, and I was freaking out, but Trump said, quote unquote, that he's not rescinding it. It's just like future people who try to come into the country, but you know, like they lie about all this fucking shit, so it doesn't. I don't know. Fortunate enough to be a straight white man. If I was anything else, I'd be trying to get the hell out. My biggest copium, which is terrible as it is I'm maybe gay, but I'm a white man, so they're like, and I'm cis, so they're gonna be coming after me later. Yeah, Project Second Look. What is Project Second Look? I've actually not heard of that. Not that gigantic rumble. I think I'm gonna get them still though. They're gonna look at all probably just the Hispanic sounding names, naturalization papers, and if there's one typo or mistake anywhere, they'll rescind the citizenship. Absolutely fucking not. Again, he's a birthright citizen, so scary, but all I can really do is, because it literally scared me so much at the time, even though like I'm not to that point yet. I was like, should we just get married just in case? In my head. But I guess I'm gonna hold off and just hope. Everyone who is affected by that should put forward the interview with Melania, who said she was working in the US before she was supposed to. You know they don't care. Like, you know, like you could show them literally anything and they do not care. You can put the proof straight in their face. They do not care. So if I am able to get through this, I'll be able to hopefully put the gold out to level 10 so I can get 8 pit fighters, so I think I'll win. I already think I win, but I don't know how I kicked so much ass this round. I saw an interview of a white farmer who was like, they aren't actually going to deport anyone, and the interview was like, why do you think that? And he said, we would run out of food in 2 days, and she was like, but they said they're going to do it, and he said, no, they're not. That's the other thing, is like, it doesn't logically make sense to do it, but the GOP doesn't do anything logically, they're just fucking idiots. Forgot to mention the farmer voted for Trump. Well, that also, again, they're like, no, they won't do that. He's literally telling you he's going to do it. He's literally saying it with his mouth. People are just fucking stupid. I can't, like, there's no work around it for it anymore. It's just people are fucking stupid. But overturn the GQP has done it multiple times in multiple states, but overturned the laws or passed a new law revoking the anti-immigrant law because fruit rotted after not being picked right. Well, that's the thing, is like they keep the big thing, and it's frequently said, is they keep saying they're taking our jobs, but they're taking the jobs that nobody wants to do. Like, literally, not to this level, but... You know, back when, oh, what is her name? We should watch the Colbert Before Congress bit he did, where he stayed in character. I'll Google that after I finish this match. This should be the last round, because I don't see a way that I'm going to lose. I might, but... Now we won. Oh wait, they survived with 1 health. I'm guessing they had the, I don't know how they did it, but they survived with 1 health. I think it might be Mel. It's somebody. I'm like, how they survived. I don't know how they did it. I don't know. Ugh. I do worry about, which I go to a private university. I work for a private university, rather. And so I worry about the DEI department and stuff like that, but because it's like everybody keeps saying like this is better for jobs. I'm like, for who? It's literally gonna be the same where Trump was trying to be like the economy is better, and it's just for the rich people. Stephen Colbert testifies before Congress.
Good morning. My name is Stephen Colbert, and I am an American citizen.
Why does this look like
this? It is
this?
an honor and a privilege to be here today. Congresswoman Lofgren asked me to share my vast experience spending 1 day at...
Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go pee. Sorry, I was getting some eggnog, like vegan eggnog, and I was gonna just drink it out of the bottle, and I was like, nobody likes eggnog. And then I was like, I actually had Marco try it on Saturday, and he really liked it, so I was like, I'll drink it like a civilized person in a mug.
As a migrant farm worker, I am happy to use my celebrity to draw attention to this important, complicated issue. And I certainly hope that my star power can bump this hearing all the way up to C-SPAN 1. As we've heard this morning, America's farms are presently far too dependent on immigrant labor to pick our fruits and vegetables. Now, the obvious answer is for all of us to stop eating fruits and vegetables. And if you look at the recent obesity statistics, you'll see that many Americans have already started. Unfortunately, my gastroenterologist, Dr. Eichler, has informed me in no uncertain terms that they are a necessary source of roughage. As evidence, I would like to submit a video of my colonoscopy into the congressional record. Now, we all know there is a long tradition of great nations importing foreign workers to do their farm work. After all, it was the ancient Israelites who built the first food pyramids. But this is America. I don't want a tomato picked by a Mexican. I want it picked by an American, then sliced by a Guatemalan, and served by a Venezuelan in a spa where a Chilean gives me a Brazilian. Because my great-grandfather did not travel across 4,000 miles of the Atlantic Ocean to see this country overrun by immigrants. He did it because he killed a man back in Ireland. That's the rumor. I don't know if that's true. I'd like to have that stricken from the record. So, we do not want immigrants doing this labor. And I agree with Congressman King, we must secure our borders. Of course, I'm sure Arturo Rodriguez is saying, who then would pick our crops, Stephen? First of all, Arturo, don't interrupt me when I'm talking. That's rude. Second, I reject this idea that farm work is among the semi-mythical jobs that Americans won't do. Really? No Americans. I did. As part of my ongoing series, Stephen Colbert's Fallback Position, where I try other jobs and realize that mine is way better. I participated in the UFW's Take Our Jobs campaign, one of only 16 people in America to take up the challenge. Though that number may increase in the near future, as I understand, many Democrats may be looking for work come November. Now, I'll admit, I started my workday with preconceived notions of migrant labor. But after working with these men and women, picking beans, packing corn, for hours on end, side by side, in the unforgiving sun, I have to say, and I do mean this sincerely, please don't make me do this again. It is really, really hard. For one thing, when you're picking beans, you have to spend all day bending over. It turns out, and I did not know this, most soil is at ground level. If we can put a man on the moon, why can't we make the Earth waist high? Come on, where is the funding? This brief experience gave me some small understanding of why so few Americans are clamoring to begin an exciting career as seasonal migrant field worker. So, what's the answer? I'm a free market guy. Normally, I would leave this to the invisible hand of the market, but the invisible hand of the market has already moved over 84,000 acres of production and over 22,000 farm jobs to Mexico, and shut down over 1 million acres of U.S. farmland due to lack of available labor. Because apparently, even the invisible hand doesn't want to pick beans. Now, I'm not a fan of the government doing anything. But I've got to ask, why isn't the government doing anything? Maybe this ag jobs bill would help. I don't know. Like most members of Congress, I haven't read it. But maybe we could offer more visas to the immigrants who, let's face it, maybe we could offer more visas to the immigrants who, let's face it, will probably be doing these jobs anyway. And this improved legal status might allow immigrants recourse if they're abused. And it just stands to reason to me that if your coworker can't be exploited, then you're less likely to be exploited yourself. And that itself might improve pay and working conditions on these farms, and eventually Americans may consider taking these jobs again. Or maybe that's crazy. Maybe the easier answer is just to have scientists develop vegetables that pick themselves. The genetic engineers over at Fruit of the Loom have made great strides in human fruit hybrids. The point is, we have to do something, because I am not going back out there. At this point, I break into a cold sweat at the sight of a salad bar. I thank you for your time. Again, it is an honor, a privilege, and a responsibility to be here. I trust that following my testimony, both sides will work together on this issue in the best
That was
interest of the
probably
American people,
pre-iPhone Android.
as you always do.
It looked like a
To
BlackBerry.
take your questions and/or pose for pictures with your grandchildren. I yield the balance of my time. USA #1.
Let me see what Logan sent. Oh, he sent the same thing.
Now we will turn to our...
Madam.
Yeah, he sent the same thing, but like a shorter version. There's a later point where he talks to Steve King. I'll probably leave that one. I am getting very tired. Hold on 1 second. I do want to see something before I get off here. Yeah, it's bedtime. I wanted to see something real quick before I got off because sign in. I'm already signed. Ah! Wait, okay. I'm trying to see if during the TNA pay-per-view, because Marco and I went to this on Saturday. No, on Friday. I want to see if you can see us in the audience. I know you can, because I could see us like whenever you could see like the TV stream on the cameras. But I want to see it so I can show y'all, hey, I was on TV. Oh, there you are. Oh, it has the thing where you can't like show it on stream. Like, it has the thing where you can't, like, take a picture of it or whatever. Huh. Sneaky, sneaky. But you can see me and Marco on here. But it was neat. We got to see the Hardy Boys. Because I wasn't even going to show the, like, video or anything. Like, not the video or the audio or anything. I just wanted to show where you could see us. You gotta turn off the hardware acceleration. I mean, I can find, like... Hold on. Because I actually can find it on illegalstream.com. But I was trying to be good. But we got to see the Hardy Boys, which was cool. The meet and greet tickets were really expensive, so didn't get to do that. The meet and greets were like $50 or something per person. Hardy Boys, yeah, they were really big when, like, in the year 2000. They're like a throwback. But we got to see them. Please show a different camera angle. Please show a different camera angle. They keep showing the opposite side. Oh, that's actually good. Go. Me and Marco are right here. Right up there. But it was really neat. And I was kind of like, oh, we get to, you know, this is something that's forever. We were at the TV tapings too. They did the TV tapings on Saturday. I think it was about 4 episodes that they taped. So we'll get to be on that too. It was really crazy, which I don't know if let me see if I can find the video. It was different experiencing it apparently than it was seeing it on TV. During that Hardy Boys match, Eddie Edwards, who was one of the bad guys, went up to a guy and knocked his beer out of his hand or his drink or something. And like kind of was like goading at him. And the guy ended up lightly slapping him in the face. And he got rocked. Let me see if I can find it. There was, spoiler alert for the TV, a similar situation happened the next day where oh, here it is. Oh, and that guy got arrested. The fan in the crowd. He got arrested for doing that. I don't think anything will happen because it's kind of like he knocked his drink out of his hand. But that bad guy, he wasn't getting a reaction the second day, like at the TV tapings. He wasn't getting a reaction from the crowd. So he started doing like, acting like he was doing like a slapping motion. And so that got a boo, boo. Brass, give me a second. I'm just going to give you VIP so you can put links. But the next day, what happened was, one of the wrestlers went up to, one of the wrestlers went up to a guy in the crowd and like knocked his hat off his head like a bad guy did.
I just laughed. That is so brave of me.
That is so brave. A bad guy went up to a guy in the crowd and knocked his hat off, so the guy in the crowd pushed him a little bit, and the bad guy literally grabbed him by his shirt and was pulling him like over the railing. And so I don't know if that'll make TV, but because I only saw where he was pulling the guy by his shirt over the rail. I was looking at the other side, and I asked the guy beside me what happened, and he was like, yeah, told me the story. Wahaha, now I can post all the links. Okay, I sleep now. I'm gonna go to sleep too. I need to update,
I am the architect of the Old West, and here's my story. Stick around, Kenneth. It'll be a good one.
I'm gonna refund that because, Logan, one of the perks of being a subscriber is you get to do all of those sound things for free. So if you just type, like, copy and paste sticker, like that exclamation point thing, you can do it for free. So yeah, I'll just refund the points for that.
Seatbelts? Those are for nerds. You boys aren't nerds, are you? 'Cause this ain't the nerd taxi.
Oh, I love Space Ghost. Once I figure out how to return channel points, I think I have to go to mod view. It's weird, I never use mod view for anybody except Lickathon. Rewards queue. I don't think I had Google at that point. And then complete all. There we go. I hit Michaela with a crack a window, will ya? I have not bought a Funko Pop in years, but they released a Space Ghost Coast to Coast one, not Space Ghost, but Space Ghost Coast to Coast, where he's holding Old Kentucky Shark. I have to find it real quick. Okay, it's on Amazon. But yeah, I need to get it because I haven't bought a Funko yet, like, in years. What's this? Crack a window, will ya?
When I said you...
Oh, fun fact, I don't think I can watch this on YouTube. I literally, because YouTube doesn't play around. I watched, copyright, yep. Because I watched on one stream, not Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. I watched an old clips of an April Fool's Day joke where it was Space Ghost interviewing, oh, what's his name? The guy from The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. Like, it was never, like, Tommy Wiseau. It never aired after April Fool's Day. It can't be found anywhere, blah, 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 blah. I just played that on stream, and they copyright struck me, and they were like, you can just cut this out of your stream if you want to. And I was like, okay, I guess. But I was like, that's crazy. I don't know. But crack a window, will ya? If I was only on Twitch, I'd definitely do it. Well, I'll just say bye on YouTube. Bye, YouTube. I'll see you Thursday. Come to Twitch if you want to see Crack a Window, will ya?